Hi, my name's Jan. I'm with the Down Tube, and in this video I want to make a short little video talking about helmets. And right here in my hand I have a Smith forefront helmet. It's a mountain bike helmet, and this is one of the newest styles. This is a MIPS style. So, and I got this for myself mainly because I really appreciated the concept of MIPS. Supposedly, during crash, the polystyrene saves your head from instant impact, but after that instant impact, if there's additional force, it's not going to protect. So the beehive that they put inside with the MIPS essentially gives linear protection throughout, the entire incident. And so I really thought that was a great idea, and I still think it's a great idea. However, I'm not such a big fan of MIPS at this point. This helmet itself, I think, retailed for about $250 in that ballpark. And this is one of the least comfortable helmets I've ever ridden, and I think that's a derivative of MIPS. Part of the concept of MIPS, in addition to the idea that the protection is linear throughout the entire incident, is the fact that it rotates around. And so when it's sitting on my head, it's constantly moving around, which I haven't had happen in about 20 years, and it's kind of weird for a helmet. I started wearing really nice helmets about 20 years ago that don't fly around on my head. And, my honest conclusion after riding this for, a long time, I'd say about a year, is that I think this helmet is actually less safe because it's more likely to create an accident than anything because it's so uncomfortable and constantly flying around. And this is, it's completely adjustable to my head. I can adjust this and it still flies around. There's nothing really gripping. It's really slick inside with this MIPS. And I just don't understand why they didn't put protection within. But generally the MIPS is actually just embedded in the helmet with nothing on all the ones I've seen. So I'm not a big fan of this at all. This is not going to be my consistent ride moving forward. And I want to talk about my favorite helmet. I've had all kinds of helmets from Giro, Bell, their whole lineup, UVEX, and they're all decent helmets. I've had many other helmets. I can't remember all the names. My favorite one is this one. This is a LAS helmet. This is just awesome. I think this retails for around 180, maybe, in that ballpark. And what's really nice about this, it's one size fits all. So my kids, when they turned 4 years old, I gave them my old helmet, and it worked perfectly. First of all, it has a dial which you can adjust the dial, for around your head, but also the distance. This is actually adjustable as well, which is really awesome, and that's unique in the industry. And because of that, they don't use as much polystyrene, so it's actually a light helmet. And because it's lighter and smaller, you get more air circulation, so it's really cool. Plenty of vents. It's actually shockingly light. I was surprised that they don't actually advertise it as light as it is. And the entire internal part is completely removable. Like if you use it too much, and it gets all sweaty and stinky, you can just rip out the inside and replace it. They actually sell replacement liners on the inside. This is by far not the fanciest, biggest name I've ever ridden, but my whole family has LAS helmets because these are the best. And this is the kind of product a lot of my friends tell me when you get something you really like, get like lifetime supply because you never know what's going to happen. And this has proven to me to be one of those things that I'm going to get a lifetime supply because this is just such a wonderful helmet. It's so snug because there's two dimensions that you can actually adjust, right? It really holds your head nice and tight and comfortable. It's the most comfortable helmet I've ever had by far. And everything about it's perfect. And in addition to it being the most comfortable helmet I've ever ridden, my whole family, even little kids, when my kids were 4 years old, they were riding with this helmet. This is awesome. So anyway, so I generally like the one-size-fits-all LAS lineup. They have several different one-size-fits-all. Some of their helmets are two sizes. I think they're good too, but the one-size-fits-all are definitely, my favorite. And they have more expensive ones and the cheaper ones, and any of them should be great. Thank you very much for watching.